is News 3 Now at 10.
Thank you for joining us tonight. This is just moments ago. Video from Rockton, Illinois. Plumes of black smoke being combined with a summer-like sunset. This fire at Chemtool Inc. burning now for about 15 hours. And just for reference, this plant is about 5 miles south of Beloit. Now, according to the company's website, it is one of the largest manufacturers of greases, lubricants, and other fluids in the world. Eric Franke has been in Rockton all day, and he has the very latest on what is happening on scene tonight. Eric?
Charlotte, good evening. We are in Rockton, as you mentioned. It's about 60 miles south of Madison. So when you're coming down the interstate today, you could see this large billowing of smoke as far away as Edgerton if you were traveling southbound on I-3990. Right now, there's just a slight glow. You can tell certainly that there are still flames at that site. Firefighters keeping their distance, letting it burn where it will. As long as they keep it contained and away from nearby homes and hot spots, they'll put those out as they can. Now, throughout the day, local, state, and federal authorities have been here on the scene, currently still fighting that and doing all kinds of tests, trying to figure out exactly what caused it, testing the air, water quality, all those sorts of things environmentally. Fire's been burning, as Charlotte said, about 15 hours, so intense they did have to simply let it burn out. Luckily, all the employees, some 70 of them, they were able to get out to safety this morning when this fire was first reported about 7 a.m. One firefighter taken to the hospital as a precaution, but that individual home, only minor injuries. More potential good news. The fire's been contained to just one part of that building, not threatening any other structures. And tonight, crews say they are simply focused on the nearby Rock River, some 300 yards on the other side of the plant from where we are standing, trying to keep contaminants out.
Right now, we're monitoring that. We don't have any spillage in the Rock River or any kind of runoff. Again, and our environmental partners are keeping a close eye on that as well.
Earlier in the day, officials made the announcement highly recommending people within a 1 mile radius of the plant should evacuate to a shelter at Roscoe Middle School, Roscoe, Illinois. Those evacuations will continue until further notice, and hundreds, if not thousands of individuals live within that 1 mile radius. The American Red Cross tonight prepared to help them.
Whole uncertainty is just horrible for them to have to deal with. And that's really why the Red Cross is here, to kind of help you walk through that process. But we'll be here through it all to make sure that they have somewhere safe to be, somewhere to eat, somewhere cool to be, and water to drink.
Now, right when they got the initial call this morning about 7, the Red Cross opened the evacuation site there in Roscoe. Officials say they are prepared for moments like this and can call in help from other states or put people in hotels if that is needed. Now, the smoke, so intense from the fire, it's being picked up on our News 3 weather radar. Check out this picture. You can see exactly where the plant is and the smoke being pushed to the south by winds today. Now, what leaders in the area, as we've mentioned throughout the course of the last several hours, are most concerned about is air quality. And Amanda Quintana has been talking to individuals how they're monitoring this and what they suggest people should do.
Yeah, and you mentioned within a mile they want people to evacuate, but within 3 miles they want you to wear a mask. And we all have these masks because of coronavirus, but they obviously can protect you too from the particles that are coming from this fire.
We've got an environmental concern of an immediate fire with chemicals, and then we have items that were not intended to burn. And so how do we protect our community?
Firefighters, public health, emergency management, the EPA, they all agree the air quality is the biggest concern right now.
In coordination, what we are doing is we're focused on life safety.
But what they just don't know yet is what's in the air. That's being tested. As for what was in the plant,
there are a number of different chemicals that are in there. One of those is lead, basically what is antifreeze, nitrogen, sulfuric acid, and a few others.
Both state and federal EPA teams are collecting data. There are 18 monitors collecting data on the air, like this one set up at the evacuation site.
They're going to monitor for what we call VOCs, or volatile organic compounds. They're going to look for sulfur dioxide, and they're going to look for lead.
That, combined with wind and temperature data, will give us a better idea of what the plume of smoke is doing and how it'll impact the people below it. Even though the smoke is dissipating, it's all about where it goes next.
When you have cooler temperatures temperatures that we're going to get at night that's going to bring some of that down through what we call a temperature inversion. And that's why you may have a situation where at nighttime, depending upon how cool it gets, there may need to be some additional measures put into place.
And the other environmental concern, like you mentioned, water, the Rock River. That's why they didn't fight this fire with water. They were worried about those chemicals getting into the Rock River and then into well water that a lot of these people in this area drink.
Yeah, the Rock River flows from right here down into the Mississippi River as well. Certainly something they wanted to avoid. Amanda, thank you. 82 degrees was the high today, 69 now, and that cooler weather they were concerned with a bit overnight would maybe settle some of this dust into the ground from the air, from the smoke above. And you know, that's always a concern too, because then it falls into residential areas, things like that. That's something they were certainly concerned about. Also the wind shifting directions. Now throughout the day, authorities have been reporting and responding to several smaller fires ignited by the burning chunks of debris that were coming from the site here. Tonight authorities say you should not touch it with your hands and don't just throw it away with other trash. They say use a shovel if you have to move it and keep it separated. The impacts of the fire even being felt as far north as Beloit. Tonight, that city asking residents to hold off on non-essential water use as it tries to help out with the water supply. Dozens of departments are on scene here fighting it. We've seen them just in the last short time coming from the suburban Chicago area, places like Elgin and Bartlett, Illinois. As this fire continues to burn and we learn more about what caused it, be sure to stay with News 3 Now and Channel3000.com for all your updates. This will be a process that will be in the news for several days, some telling us maybe 3 days before this thing is completely knocked down. Charlotte?
Eric, thank you very much. Plumes from the fire could be seen from miles away, and as we mentioned earlier, even picked up on our satellite radar. Let's go to meteorologist Dana Fulton with our certified most accurate forecast. Dana?
Yeah, we first started to see that plume pop up closer to about 8:30, 9 o'clock. This is a loop from earlier in the day, and you can see as we take a closer look just south of the Wisconsin state line, south of Beloit, that plume bubbling up around 9 o'clock. Our radar picks up particles in the atmosphere. Usually we're looking for water or ice crystals, the clouds and precipitation. But in this case, it was the particles from the debris and the water vapor and moisture and gases lifting in that plume. It was a massive plume. You can see also that plume spreading further south, thanks in part to the breeze coming in from the northwest. Now, as these cooler temperatures settle in overnight and as our breeze really backs off, that plume starting to break up a little bit more, not such a clear southerly pattern. Today we hit a high of 84 degrees, a little bit above average, but overnight lows right where they should be in the 50s. We'll drop down to the 50s yet again tonight. Right now we're close to 65, so we're steadily falling. Tomorrow, right at average with mostly sunny skies, still warm outside, but overall quite pleasant for your Tuesday. We're going to hold on to that sunshine for the middle of the week before our next rain chance builds in, but we'll take a closer look at your full 10-day in just a few minutes, Charlotte.
Dana, thank you. Former Wisconsin Badgers football player and UW Athletics Hall of Fame inductee Tom Burke is facing allegations he sexually assaulted a young girl. The 44-year-old was arraigned today on one count of first-degree criminal sexual conduct. According to the criminal complaint, the assault allegations were first reported to authorities after the 7-year-old victim. He has denied those allegations now. The Rock County Sheriff's Department is sharing new details about what it calls a complex violent death investigation. An elderly woman was found dead in a garage in the town of Center early this morning. Deputies responded to the home on West Mineral Point Road in the town of Center just after 5:30 this morning. A relative went to the woman's home, found her dead in the garage, then called 911. Another person who was inside the home was taken into custody as a person of interest. Right now, they are not releasing any names. New tonight, the man accused of pulling the trigger in a Beloit homicide last week has turned himself in. 19-year-old Journey Weathers Jr. is charged with first-degree intentional homicide. Two other men said to be involved, an 18 and 19-year-old, were arrested last week. Police said the shooting happened following a dispute over payment for a vehicle on June 7th on Porter Avenue. The victim has since been identified as Dre Vian Allen. The 7-day average for new COVID cases in Wisconsin has hit its lowest point since last March, which was the first month of the pandemic. Statewide deaths have also tapered off. As of today, the 7-day average for new deaths was 2. Public Health Madison and Dane County will soon be wrapping up their COVID operations at the Alliant Energy Center come June 26th. People will no longer be able to get tested or vaccinated there, but those services will still be available at other places in the Madison area. Public Health will still be offering vaccines Monday through Friday. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, they will be offered at its South Madison office, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays at its East Washington office. Still ahead tonight, a call for action success story after an insurance battle kept a woman with a serious case of COVID-19 from getting rehab care. Stay with us.
Gruber Law Offices has been fighting and winning for people injured by big trucks for more than 30 years. We can help you from the safety and comfort of your own home. Our virtual sign-up process is quick and easy. One call, that's all.
There's breakfast, there's lunch, there's dinner, and then there are McCafe's bakery sweets, which are whatever you want them to be.
Get a bakery sweet, plus any size hot or iced coffee or soft drink for just $3.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from 90 Day Fiancé.
And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sono Bello and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down and it's flat. Thank you again, Sono Bello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-595-1532 or go to sonobello.com.
No more Freon for your AC. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
At GHC, we want you to be safer at home. We have more ways for you to get care anywhere, anytime, day or night. Be seen, be safe, be home. We will get through this together, and we will all get better together.
We all share the same roads, but when an accident happens, we don't always share the same consequences. Gruber Law Offices has been fighting and winning for people injured by big trucks for more than 30 years. One call, that's all.
A local breeder's caught selling sick puppies, yet he's still in business. Chris Stanford gets answers from state officials.
Why do they still have a license to sell dogs?
Learn 3 telltale signs of breeding deception. Thursday on News 3 Now at 10. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. We have an update to our breaking news today. A chemical plant fire in Rockton, Illinois is still burning tonight. This is the Chemtool Inc. plant that's just south of the state line. All of the employees were able to get out safely. One firefighter, though, was taken to the hospital just as a precaution, though, with minor injuries. Burning debris falling from the plumes of smoke all day, and tonight authorities recommend not touching the debris with your bare hands. And they also say don't throw it away with other trash. People living within a 1-mile radius around the plant has been asked to evacuate, and those within 3 miles should wear masks while they're outside. We will, of course, continue to follow this story all night long and into tomorrow. We will have updates for you on channel3000.com and on News 3 Now this morning. You can also download our free Channel 3000 News app to stay up to date while you are on the go. Next at 10, millions of medical devices seen as life support for many are being recalled because of a potentially toxic defect. Today, Philips issued a recall notification on millions of its sleep apnea and CPAP machines. The company says the recall affects several varieties of machines, including some DreamStation products. The problem is a foam in the machines that's used to soften the sound made by those machines. According to the company, the foam can deteriorate and project tiny particles and gases that can irritate airways, cause headaches, and possibly be toxic or carry cancer risks. Federal regulators are now investigating Amazon Electronics after some of the products reportedly burst into flames. The Consumer Product Safety Commission is looking into at least 8 products sold under the Amazon Basics brand. Electronics include battery chargers, surge protectors, and a voice-activated microwave that consumers said caught fire. Other buyers reported products that melted or exploded. Amazon declined to comment on the investigation. A woman in our area is finally getting the care she needs after a devastating COVID diagnosis. Thanks to her call for action, Karen Nelson spent 3 months in the hospital with COVID. And when her insurance company refused to transfer her to a rehab center to learn to walk and talk again, we stepped in. Leah Lynchide checked back in with her today.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. I have my good days and my bad days, but today I'm feeling great.
Karen, I really didn't get to talk to you the first time I did this story. What was it like being in the hospital for as long as you were?
When I got there, I probably wasn't thinking that my body was kind of dead. I mean, there was no feelings anywhere from the waist on down.
Hers is a pretty intense case. It's not, it's not, okay, I had COVID for a month, I'm done. Hers is, I had COVID, it almost killed me more than once, and now I'm trying to get back to my life.
Karen, you probably didn't follow along too much with the insurance fight, did you?
Lately, those updates include her health insurance company, who continues to deny Karen's transfer from the hospital to a long-term care facility for rehab.
What do you think changed their mind, Tanya?
When I contacted you, I got you to send that email. You got the email back quicker than I ever got an email back, and it was, when are you running this story? Not, how's the patient doing, not anything, it's, when are you running this story? And from that point on, we haven't had an issue.
What do you do on a day-to-day basis?
I've been going to the gym every day. They do arm exercises, leg, different things to reach for to get your strength back in your arms and all that stuff.
COVID basically took her out of everything. I mean, she had to learn how to move her arms, move her hands, eat again, talk again, now stand again, now walk again. I mean, it's like being a baby all over.
Dad and daughter, what is this like to have come this far?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long journey. We've encountered a lot of things and we've overcome them. Obviously, she's here, so that'd be the biggest one.
I try to get up there when I can. But it's hard to look at her like,
Marvin, when I first talked to you, you talked about coming to visit her almost every day. You talked about how hard that was to see her. What's it been like to see her get stronger every day?
I see it every day when I come, I see improvements. I watch him do some of the stuff, and I can see an improvement. She's talking more. She's giving me more orders to bring her this and bring her that, and she's your old self. I mean,
you've probably never been happier to be told what to do by your wife, right?
No.
And our plan is to continue with that therapy and get her so she's, good enough that she can get home, be a little bit more, be more independent, so we can start doing the things that we used to do as a family, and the whole family can see her again.
What are you most looking forward to doing when you get home?
Oh, a lot of things.
We like to go to listen to music.
Hopefully we'll get back to music and dancing again a little bit too.
Once this comes to a point where Mom can come home, we'll be celebrating everything. We have a lot to celebrate.
Karen is now at Van Meter Rehab Hospital in Rockford, and a big thank you to the folks there who let us come in and talk with her. And a reminder to all of you, if you're having a consumer issue, our Call for Action volunteers can absolutely help you out as well. And here's meteorologist Dana Fulton with our firstborn forecast. Hi, Dana.
Hey, it was a little warm outside today, but overall pretty pleasant thanks to those dew points being just a smidge lower for us. Today we hit a high of 84 in Madison, and we're certainly not the only folks seeing above average temperatures throughout the Midwest, the deep south into the plains and the western half of the country. All of us kind of seeing above average temperatures right now. 103 today in Salt Lake City and in Billings. If you were hoping for some cooler temps, you have to go well to the far coast or pretty high north, trying to get across the Canadian border if you were really hoping for a cool down. As far as any rain chances, those also off along the eastern coast, the Atlantic coast right now, some shower chances and a few thunderstorms along with that. For us, of course, our radar has stayed mostly quiet today with mostly sunny skies. We're going to plan on that trend continuing for your Tuesday and for your Wednesday. Warm tomorrow, sunshine, dry weather for Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday is going to get just a little warmer. High temperatures will creep up to the low 90s with dew points and climbing up as well in front of our next system. So heat index readings could be in the mid 90s for us on Thursday. By the end of the week, Thursday night into Friday, some shower chances built in. It'll be nice to pick up a little bit of rain because we're still in that moderate drought status right now. Mostly clear overnight. Temps drop to the 50s, so a pleasant start to the day tomorrow, and we're close to average again for tomorrow afternoon, and the upper 70s pretty close to 80 for afternoon highs. Wednesday, a similar song. We're going to be in the 50s early in the day. In the afternoon, mostly sunny with highs close to 80 degrees. Now, as we fast forward to Thursday, most of Thursday will stay dry. This doesn't really build in until late Thursday night into Friday morning. Scattered showers developing overnight. We'll get a good, nice soak overnight into Friday morning. Might see a few lingering showers in the early mid-morning, mainly east of Dane County before things clear out later in the afternoon and evening. And that's going to lead to a sunny, fairly pleasant weekend. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, still warm. Highs will be in the upper 70s, right where we should be for the middle of June. Mostly sunny skies also for Wednesday with highs in the low 80s. Again, overnight lows will be in the 50s for the next few nights before things heat up in front of that next system on Thursday. We're in the low 90s with a chance for showers and thunderstorms developing Thursday night and staying with us into Friday morning. Friday, we're in the mid 80s, Saturday and Sunday in the low 80s with dry weather expected for most of your weekend as our next system looks like it won't build in until late Sunday night into the start of next week. That's going to bring some shower and thunderstorm chances for Monday and Tuesday. And temperature-wise next week staying pretty close to average for afternoon highs and overnight lows for the end of June at that point. We start to transition into more of a summertime stretch with some sunshine and temps in the 80s, Charlotte.
All right, bring in that rain, though. We certainly need it.
We definitely need it.
Thank you, Dana. And just ahead in sports, a pair of Bucks honored by the NBA, the accolade they took home, plus who's officially out for Game 5. That's next in sports.
News 3 Now Firstborn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Ooh, how much are these? 2 as low as $59.95.
I'll take them all. I'll mark them up at least 10 times.
I'm sorry, but your card was declined.
Unbeatable selection without the drama. 2 pair plus a free eye exam as low as $59.95.
Here in the Midwest, community is important.
Having a healthcare system that's looking out for us,
that's actively addressing the racial disparities in healthcare is important.
When we can get good quality care, we can do more. We can achieve more.
We can be the kind of community we want to be, and that's really important.
UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Can you get this? I don't have my wallet.
Oh, really? It's funny how that always happens.
Yeah, it's funny.
With BMO Harris, you don't need your wallet. You can get money from any BMO ATM using your phone.
Uh-oh, looks like someone can buy their own tacos.
You could also pay them back with Zelle.
So many ways for you to pay. Awesome.
Order for BMO.
Ooh, tacos, banking. Some things are made to be mobile.
That feeling you get when your phone is your wallet. That's the BMO effect. And right now, open a new BMO Harris account online in just 5 minutes.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
They say when you come from a small town like us, you do things your own way. A way that builds a state-of-the-art network. As a local, you know the dead spots, so you fix them. You know the neighbors, so you're good to them. Did you drop these? You know the neighborhood, so you make a difference.
Thanks for the hot spot.
You know the strongest signal comes from starting local and staying loyal, no matter how much you grow. The nationwide network built from your town up. U.S. Cellular.
Here's the newest spin on Wisconsin Lottery scratch games. It's Gold Rush. The $5 number match game offers over 52,000 prizes that triple. That's over $1.9 million in tripled prizes and top prizes of $60,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
Only my good side. How was Stanton Optical? Terrible?
It was the best experience. I got a same-day eye exam and just picked up my new glasses.
Cut! We can't use this one either.
Walk-in eye exams without the drama. 2 pair plus a free eye exam, as low as $59.95.
Giannis Antetokounmpo added another accolade to his already historic career. The Milwaukee forward was named to the NBA's All-Defensive First Team for the 3rd straight season. He's just one shy of tying a Bucks record, but he wasn't the only one. Drew Holiday also named a first-teamer for the 2nd time in his career. Now remember, Game 5 against Brooklyn is tomorrow, and the Nets will be without both Kyrie Irving and James Harden. The AmFam Championship is officially in the books, and what a 3-day event it was. Steve Stricker, Jerry Kelly, and even Andy North hit the links at University Ridge, along with other legends of golf. Now, Kelly took home his 2nd straight AmFam Championship crown, while Stricker finished tied for 7th. And after a year away, just having the tournament back in Madison with fans, well, that was pretty special.
Great to see it back being played again, and the people coming out with great enthusiasm. The fans showed a lot of support for everybody. I get nothing but compliments from the players. The volunteers are incredible. We just got a great group of people here that put on this event, and the tour, the players show up to play in it, and they love the city. There's so many positives about the whole thing.
And after successfully defending his AmFam Championship title, Jerry Kelly moved up to take over the top spot in the Schwab Cup standings on the Champions Tour. Fellow Wisconsinite Steve Stricker was also on the move. He climbed 2 spots to 12th. Brewers and Reds opening up a 3-game series in Milwaukee. Crew down a run in the first, but not for long. Daniel Vogelbach sends one right back into the seats and right actually. His 7th homer of the season ties the game up at 1, but the 2nd inning was a big one for the Reds. Jonathan India rips a gapper to left, part of a 3-run inning for Cincinnati. Brewers trail 10-2 in the 9th. High school track and field Division I regionals at Middleton. We'll start with the boys 4x800 meter relay, and Madison Memorial takes home first place in a time of 8:15.17. Then in the 110 high hurdles, DeForest Ferris Wolf wins his race by a hair in 16.19 seconds. On the girls' side, Wanakee's Summer Grigg was moving. She won the 100-meter dash in 12.82 seconds, and Middleton's Lauren Ponzagra would run away with a regional crown in the mile, and she made it look easy. Sectionals are Thursday. We're back after this.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. Reliable, honest, dedicated. With 24/7 emergency service for your home or business. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Hi, I'm Crystal the Pistol Gobin. Gobin Cars has over 500 vehicles in stock with 2017 and 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Altitudes and Limiteds with remaining factory warranty. That's right, Gobin Cars has over 500 vehicles in stock with great deals on our huge selection of Jeep Grand Cherokees. So hurry in today and get your great deal and ask for me, Crystal the Pistol Gobin. Go to Gobin Cars East or West.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
When it comes to internet and TV, Spectrum has the competition beat.
Really? Can you keep up with all this?
Yes. With faster download speeds and better performance, Spectrum is the #1 choice for gamers. Switch now with the fastest internet starting speeds for the price. 200 megabits. That's enough speed to game, surf, stream, and more on all your devices. Get Spectrum Internet for $44.99 a month. Call 833-742-4499.
Okay, but what about TV? It's not easy to find something that works for everyone.
Spectrum TV with the free Spectrum TV app lets you watch live sports, local news, and more on your TV and on your devices. And unlike satellite, there's no ugly dish on your roof. Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-742-4499.
Too bad I'm in a contract.
Stuck in a contract? Spectrum will buy it out up to $500.
Seriously?
And you won't have to sign a new one. Don't wait. Switch today.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yes! Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each. Call 833-742-4499.
Here's to the Farm and Fleet dads, the ones who get the job done right and take the time to pass it on. This Father's Day, give your dad a gift you know he'll love from the store dads love, Blaine's Farm and Fleet. For the hard-working dad, Carhartt Force Apparel is 25% off. For the DIY dad, save $150 on this Milwaukee Impact Wrench and Grease Gun Kit. And for the outdoor dad, save 20% on assorted knives and multi-tools.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
It took us years to find the perfect bun for Culver's Pretzel House Pub Burger.
It's got the nice pretzel flavor on the outside, but when you open it up, it's light and airy. Got a nice sweet flavor to it. It literally melts in your mouth.
This bun is perfect for a Pretzel House Pub Burger. Seared fresh beef, tangy mustard bistro sauce, pickled red onions, 2 slices of bacon, served with our signature cheddar cheese sauce.
This bun was made for this burger. This is perfect.
I think it's an awesome burger. Welcome to Delicious.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry, now offering complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling with 0% financing. Everything you need to finish your dream project. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
First Warn Weather, certified most accurate forecast.
Quiet weather, but sunny weather for us for the next few days, Charlotte.
All right, Dana, thank you. And thanks for joining us. Do something good, and we will see you back here tomorrow.